Hello and welcome to the art stream. Art segment is probably going to be a little bit shorter, but I'm likely to do several art streams in the coming weeks. Got a big thing coming up that I need a lot of art for, so that's the plan. Let's see. Everything's in order. Good, good. All right. Stop there. Okay. All right, I will be right back, and then we can get into it. All right, so a majority of the art segment of today's stream is going to be a number of just sort of puzzle objects that are going to come into play. I think we start with Iron Box should probably be one of the easiest things. I think I'm not wholly sure, but I might make it look relatively simple. The wooden box and the destroyed wooden box are going to be a bit more complex. So, Iron Box, Iron Box. Let's take maybe that shade of gray. That looks like it, all right. Rectangle, brush size, a little bigger. There we go. Oh, and it has to be no background. There we go. Oh, nope. Nope, I don't want to do that. I just want to move it. Alright. I take it maybe 5 pixels in from both edges. That should be good for what I want. And then I can do the same thing down here. 5. And then there we go. Then this will be simply the outer rim of the box, and the inside might be a little bit depressed. So we take a... four-width line. Okay. That's pretty good. Maybe in a little bit further. Yeah, I'd say that's all right. Any other marking that I want on the box? Let me think. Rivets, maybe. Rivets kind of give off the idea that it's metal. Yeah. So, on another layer, I'm going to make it slightly lighter. And then draw a square in there accordingly. Although, maybe I should make a very slightly darker to go in there. Yeah, that seems good. Okay. Like I said, Iron Box should be relatively simple. Now... now we take a much lighter one. Let me see how that looks in comparison. Yeah, alright, good. And we make it transparent. And then we turn that into... I need access to that, please. Thank you. Center that. We turn that into a nice thick line that goes over top. Does that look okay? Maybe a little thicker? That should do. For one of them, perhaps. Yeah. There we go. And then another one that's skinnier. Go. That's not quite right, though. Need the same angle. If I take this, copy it, move it a layer up, paste, and then shrink it down. Yeah, that works. But I need to extend the length of it. So let's use this as a guide instead. Back on this layer, we make another line. We line it up with that accordingly. That's not quite right. That looks good. It does. All right. So now we did a little 4. Don't need that. And then on layer 3, take the bit that sticks off the edge of the box and delete that. I feel like feel like maybe doesn't quite shift in color adequately with the shifting of the height of the different sides of the box. So we can pop into hue/saturation and then just darken that on the lower bit slightly. All right. I think we do a similar thing here and here. And here. And here. Not by quite as much, but then that will soften the transition. Maybe like that. I'd say that looks pretty good. Although, if that middle of the box is at a different height, then the sheen would also be at a different height. So, that's what's bugging me about this. We take that, and then we lower it slightly. Like that. Give it a little more depth. That's it. Yeah. Perfect. Now. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Don't delete that layer. Nope. Save that. Okay. This next bit is going to be tricky. I'm going to add 4 bolts or rivets or something to the middle layer of the box. But if I put them in the corners, then the sheen is going to overlap one of them. And I have an idea. I'm actually going to duplicate that layer and hide it. And then I'll set that to be backup. And then I can do whatever I want to layer 3 with the shine on it to experiment around a little bit. Yeah. Actually, I'll rename it Backup 3. Okay. All right. And now, on layer 4, I add the rivets. So, I'll take that color and then raise it slightly like this so that it stands out. Is this an acceptable color? Too bright. Maybe not bright enough. That might be perfect. Okay, so we take a circle. Pick a size. Maybe 16 by 16. If I start in the corner here, work my way down. That. It lands right across the shine there. So I can play around with that. And now I take this and copy it into the other corners. If I move that to there, that should line up perfectly. Just your corner, like so. Yeah. So that should be lined up correctly. And then I'll just copy those. And that should similarly line up perfectly with the bottom there. And everything should be aligned correctly. Alright, now I want to add some shading to those. Let's take a new layer. I'm going to copy this from layer 4. And then on layer 6, don't ask me why it went from 4 to 6. We paste it, adjust it so that the lightness is a little bit darker. There we go. And this should be the layer beneath. And then we inch it down. No? Oh, you can't really see that at all because it's the same. Okay. Darker still. There we go. Alright, that seems adequate. And then we just put this on all 4 of them. That seems good. But it does not give off the rounded effect that I want. It could be flat, but I like the idea of them being round. If I take this circle here, on layer 3, and then I raise the lightness of it a little bit, like that. I think that looks all right. We're not done with that yet, though. I have another idea for it. Because under effects we have distort. And I want to make a bulge. If I have, you can see it doing a little there. If I move it down a smidgen and there. It's not quite having the effect that I want. It's strange. Ah. Okay. Now if I were to add another bulge at the bottom to make it kind of push up a little bit. Planet says, Key Smash. Hi, lurking while I do gym stuff, but I can hear you. Enjoy your gym stuff. This is very strange. I've gotten this to work for... Oh, that's close. That's close. There we go. I think that's okay. I've gotten this to work for other things that I've done. It makes it look pretty rounded. At least certainly enough that at a distance it gets the effect across. Yeah, that's good, I'd say. As for the others... I think I'm comfortable merging those layers at this point. I don't think I'll need the backup shine anymore, but it was a good idea to take that. Alright, so if I take that color, make it a little lighter. Give it a curved shine. Like that. And then erase it so that it's like so. Yeah, I'd say that's all right. And then if I just put that on all of the other ones. Okay, good. Adequate, adequate. Excellent. Now, each of the rivets has a shine to them, and they look more rounded. Maybe not perfect, but this is only really going to be seen on a very small scale, so I think that's fine. I do find myself wondering if there should be something I have in the middle. Some sort of emblem, perhaps, or something. I don't know. I did say this would be one of the simpler ones. And it's not bad for an iron box. Just a metal box. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It gets the point across. Alright, in that case, save as. And make sure I'm putting it in the correct place. Not that one, this one. Save it as iron. Maybe I'll save it as box iron. So that way the boxes will be in the same place. There we go. Alright, iron box done. I can knock that off the to-do list. And you can see some more stuff peeking out there because, yes, I have more that is in the pipeline than just these things that are visible here, but I'll be revealing them as time goes on. Alright, now I want to save as box wooden. And I'm going to delete everything except for one aspect of this, and that's the very outside, because I want it to serve as a guideline for myself of the size of the thing. There we go. Bam. Okay, so I'll leave that on that layer and then go up a layer and then start on the wooden part. We're gonna take that color brown. Yeah, that's the perfect color. Alright, pull out a rectangle and then what size was this? 6. Okay. Perfect. That's perfect. Yeah. All right. Now I can delete the last of the iron layer. And then this one will probably look a bit more like a crate. Fortunately, I saved some really good shades of brown at an earlier date when I was making furniture for the Haunted Mansion. Nope. New layer. Put it under this one. It's a little bright, maybe. I will lower the saturation slightly. And lower the vibrance. That's perfect. All right. Let's see then. I think I'll take that outline color and then add more to make it look like it's slats of wood. Maybe not that thick though. And let's make it solid. Alright, how far apart should these be? Actually, let's math for this. Alright, 178 pixels from here to there. And if each of the lines is 4, let's see. 2 lines would take that to 170, and I'd want that to be divisible by 3. Nope, it is not. If it's off by 1 pixel, that's probably fine, but I'll know it, and I will be annoyed. If I do 3 lines, that takes it to 164. Is that going to be divisible by 4? Yeah. So if each one is 41 pixels wide, and there are 4 of them, and I would want to start here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on, did I start correctly? Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. I'd say that's all right. Now I just do that again. Twice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Alright, and one more time from the top. Or, more accurately, from the bottom here. Alright, now, double check that all of them are the same height. 41 pixels, and then I move this. Correct. Oh dear. Why did I miscount? 2 pixels off. Why? Why am I 2 pixels off? The total height of the thing was... $178. Remove the 3 4-pixel wide bars from that, the slats. It's minus 12 pixels. It should take it to 164. Divide 164 by 4, the remaining number of slats, and that should be 41. So how am I 2 pixels off? The math isn't mathing right. That is 4 pixels wide, right? Yeah, 12 by 4. 12 by 4. 12 by 4. What am I doing incorrectly? 41. That takes it to 45. This should take it to 87. 86? $41. No. No, 86 was correct. That's 82 plus 4. This should take it to 90. And this next one should take it to 90 plus 41. 31, except it doesn't. It takes it to 133. Why is that one wider? Plus 4 is 137. And 178. Where did my math go wrong? 178 minus 12. It's 166, not 164. Why did I say it was 164? Crud, I'm dumb. Okay. If I take this and lower it by 1, then the 2 middle ones are the same width. And that's 42. And then that's 41 on the outer ones. If I take these and maybe lower their saturation or their brightness just a tad. I have an idea. I make another layer and indent it a little bit. And take that and I make it just a smidgen darker. For size 1. And then I keep this around the outside of everything. That's not what I meant to do. That should be an outline. There we go. Maybe 2. Yeah. That's good. And it kind of, in a funny way, explains the discrepancy in the... Wait, no, hang on. I removed 2 from this one, and I removed 2 from that one. Which means that isn't 39. That's 39, and these 2 are still both 42. Which means if I move them in, then they'll be 41 to 40. And it won't be even, but it will look like there's the reason for that is a little bit of 3-dimensional depth. Yeah, that still looks okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Do I add a cross brace here? I do. Okay, so. I do that by... this. Halfway across, it's a square, so that's going to be 178, 174, so... So... Okay, this thing. Not really a good way to indicate that, but hang on, I have an idea. That should have centered it, right? Maybe it did not. If I take that, that's odd. I think it did, because the center is in the same location as it was when the sides were even. Okay. Then I would take this background color, make it lighter because it's closer. But not by a lot. Make a square, under that. There we go. Now I take this rim on that. Perfect. Then I put it just under there. Maybe I'll move it down to 1. Like that. Do I put it on both sides? Let's see how that looks. Maybe. Yes. maybe stand to be, yeah, just a smidgen less saturated. Wait, no, that made it darker. I want to make it less saturated. Like that. Okay. Now undo that, actually. Take this layer. Make this slightly less saturated as well. Maybe a little smidgen darker. There we go. It stands out a little better. I think that's perfect. I think that perfectly gets across what I'm going for. Alright, save that as boxwood. And now I can remove that from the to-do list. But now we get to do the fun thing and destroy this box. So save, make sure it's saved. Save as box wrecked. Okay, so I want to duplicate this layer. And we will take this second layer and have some fun with this one by making it smaller. Sampling nearest neighbor, make that nice and crisp and polished. And this is now I think that's nice and evenly spaced. There's one way to find out. Is that 23 pixels from that side? It is. And same here, right? No, it's not. Okay, so I just take everything and move it 1 pixel in that way. Not that. Pixel in that way. Pixel in that way. There we go. Okay, that should be perfectly centered. And this is going to be, it's showing up on top for right now, but this is going to be the underside of the box. The inside along the bottom. And in order to represent that, we are going to have it be notably darker. And less saturated. Because it is in relative shadow. Alright. Now. Behind this, we have a rectangle of maybe that color, because that is the outer edge of the box. Yep. But also probably slightly darker. That works. Now. Like so. I think the saturation is still a bit too high on that. Maybe it's a little low. That ought to work. Okay. So now that's the inside of the box. And we will corners of the inside of the box need to be represented adequately. Darker, less saturation. We take a line with a higher brush size, and we draw it up from... No such thing as saturation that's too high. I know because my profile pic is max and it hurts to look at. Nice. Maybe that should be an odd number. And then we take that and we stretch it up like that. And maybe not quite that dark. Maybe darker but more saturated. Right there. That seems like the perfect balance. And then we just do that 3 more times. One for this corner. Maybe... There we go. And this corner. And one for this corner. Alright. And now we lower the brush size by a lot. And we have similar slats. Along like so. And it would make sense for these to be differently sized. Nope, I should do this on another layer. For reasons that will become readily apparent. It makes sense for these to be differently sized. Because you're looking at them from an upwards perspective. Alright, cool, cool. Now, how many pixels is that? 2, looks like. And then the next one, 5. Yeah. Alright, so 2 pixels out from this side. Do the next one. Looks like 3. No, it's 2. Alright. And then 5 pixels out from that. And they should probably zoom out a smidgen. There we go. Oh, I don't think I made that long enough. Hang on. You go from there to about the opposite side there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be perfect. Now I do the same thing down here. 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not sticking out over the edge. Nope, that's good, that's good. Good. And about there to about there would be about the right size, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to be sure. I didn't make that long enough, but that's fine. I can just extend it by drawing a line for there. Perfect. Okay. Excellent. And now we take the bit off of the edge and cut that off. Oh, I didn't do that accurately. There we go. And I'm going to be on this layer. Take the bit that hangs over the edge and cut that off. There we go, there we go. Get all 4 sides like that. And now it's perfectly even with the outside edge of the box. Now this is the inside of the box, looking down. Now we just put this layer above that and destroy it. Not all of it, just part of it. Just like a rotted bit. What's the best way to do that? And how I've laid it out so far. I think I want this plank to be considerably destroyed and this plank to be less destroyed. And they don't have to line up because they're 2 different pieces of wood. And then the one on top can be wrecked. So let's see. Oh, I made a mistake. It saved as a PNG, but I want it to be 2 different PNGs, actually, so that I could have something in between if I want. And we'll get to that in a smidge. You know what? Actually, hang on. I'm going to delete this layer. Paint. There we go. Okay. And then save this as box rect bottom. Okay. Then I undo the layer delete. Get this one back. And delete the bottom layer. And why did that raise the... Hang on. Wait a minute. That is slightly transparent. I think I screwed up. That's slightly transparent. Why is that slightly transparent? That's not supposed to be like that. That's not transparent. This is. Why? Ghost pixels are messing with you again. Yep. Ah. I'm so confused. Anyway, we delete the bottom layer. Save the top layer as box rect. Yeah. Okay, so, if I take that color, remove the transparency. Fill them in like so. Is that adequate? I think it might be. What other colors here are... None of the other parts of this are transparent. That's weird. That's so weird. Alright, save that. Control A, Control C. I want to open recent box wooden. Is it transparent here? It is! That's so odd. Alright. Control B. And save. That's odd. A little darker than it was before, but honestly, that's fine. Alright, so we close box wooden, go back to box rect. Then we take another layer, and we'll use this one, and we can... I'm going to open box rect bottom. Control A, Control C. Close it. Come back here. Do the layer settings have any opacity set to them? They should not. I do that from time to time, especially if I want to make a whole layer transparent deliberately, and then I just merge it down adequately. There's a little bit of trickiness to that, but you can get it to do what you want. But the layer settings shouldn't have any opacity set to them at all. Not by default. Anyway, we take this and use it as a metric there. And resume business as planned, I suppose. Okay, so if I take this color and maybe make a curve. How thick is that? I'm on the wrong layer. Ah. That means I grabbed the wrong color too. Alright, so we'll just... Okay. There we go, like that. Now, plan. You take this. Stretch that across. Perfect. Now, we get rid of the bit. Yeah. Okay. That's 100%. No alias rendering. Okay. Remove this. Wait. Yeah. Did I? No. It doesn't destroy that. Just scoop in, get all of that. Make sure I get this lined up accurately. Okay. Does that still look good? Yeah, okay. All right, now we just merge this down into that layer and this down into that layer. And this is how it looks now. And then we do a similar thing for the layers underneath. And I realize that my music has stopped. Hang on. Let me put on Spelunky 2. And now we just do something similar for this plank here. And a kind of cartoony looking chewed look. Chewed appearance, I think. Does this all right? Like that. Yeah. I'll just merge that down, then select this, take it out of flood mode, and delete that. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I like that. Now I just do that again. That's the look I'm going for. Very happy that that worked out. Maybe not this quite so much. custom work needs to go into this, I think. Nope, 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 not that. Didn't mean to hit that button. There we go. Merge that down. Select that. Delete. Now, this gap between the planks, obviously, should not be there. So likewise, it will get deleted. I think that's okay. One thing, I think that right there. There we go. Maybe there too. Make that a smidgen sharper. I've seen a lot of rotting wood in my day. It does not care for what shape you want it to be. Add a little bit more detail to there and there. Make some bits look sharper, make some bits just look weirder. That's good. It's a broken wooden box. And then you can see the inside. Alright, delete that layer because we don't need it. We're saving this as a PNG. I will use them respectively when I need them at a later date. Alright, iron core is next. That's going to be an interesting one. Well, I will be right back. Why did it go away? OBS really doesn't like when my paint program is minimized. Boop, back soon. Little back soon button. Okay. Be right back. I'm gonna take care of something real quick. Things are really quiet. What's this track? Oh, I see. I see. It's one of the dark tracks. Okay. I just came back at an awkward time. I was like, did music somehow stop again while I was out? Nope. Anyways, so, funny stuff happening. I might have to make dinner soonish because my roomie doesn't have the time to, and they have other obligations. So I will be making dinner for us both. With that said, I should have enough time for the iron core. And then after that, maybe the lever. But then after that, I am going to call the first half of the stream. I'll go make dinner, and then I'll come back and start streaming again later with the second half, which will be Minecraft. That's the plan, at any rate. All right, yes, hang on. To do. Update that. Sounds like a plan. I'm almost done with the gem anyway, so that works out. Sounds good, sounds good. Okay, so, iron core. Let's save this as box core. That's good, I think. Alright, and similar to when we... Whoop, nope, not that zoomed in. I don't know why it likes to do that. Similarly to when we went from the iron box to the wooden box the first time, I'm going to... save the outline. But this one is going to be an interesting one, because the outline isn't going to be lining up with the outline of the iron core. Instead, the outline of the iron core has to fit inside this outline. Bump brush size back up to 6. Actually, and you know what? We'll open box iron. Copy that into a background layer for this one so that I can pull from its colors. Let's say maybe that color for the outside. And then hide that. Cool, cool. Alright. Moves the ellipse, moves the outline. This size so that it matches about there. Maybe scooch it in 1 or 2 pixels. There we go. And then let's... Yeah, that works. Alright, that makes it look nice and smooth. I think we need that. Okay, we can delete the outer rim for now. The whole of the iron core is about that color, and then it has other colors for shading. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, ellipse. 1 layer down. It needs to fit neatly under that. There we go. That should be good. Let's see. This to top. I'll take that slightly darker color for shading along the bottom. With the lights coming from approximately the top left. And it won't necessarily always be in the game either. I just need Actually, you know what we can do? We can add a new layer above this. Give this the... Nope, not that. Give this the same treatment as... the other one, but then... instead of using this as the base, we instead take approximately the same size circle. No, that's fine. I'll just move that up there. And then erase 300. Maybe too big. 100, 200, 200. And then we erase with hardness 75, and here we go. Just erase like... Nope, that's too big. Maybe 175? Like there? Yeah, that seems fine. Nope, still too large. About what size is that? 165? It works. We just... Perfect! Oh, snap, that looks so good. That looks so good! Alright, merge that down. We could do a similar thing for a highlight, but instead, I think I will take... this color, or that color. Not from that layer, that layer. There we go. I think I will take an ellipse and about that size. Rotate that to be like so. And now, go. About there. No. Feel like it's close, but maybe I should do this instead. No, it's too solid. Too much of a defined curve to the top, I think. But that's okay, I guess. Not as good as the bit at the bottom. That came out perfectly. I'll have to remember that trick for the future. Now, I wonder if we could get away with adding shine lines to it. Let's take that layer, merge it down. Reveal this one. Copy about that color. Yeah, it would be about that color, wouldn't it? Yeah. All right. Maybe thinner shine lines. Just copy that again, I think. But then lower the brush size. Yeah, there we go. Now, can we add a bulge to this that makes it look rounded? FX. Distort bulge. That in the middle. That's very precise. That looks funny and all, but... Oh, actually... I can't make it larger than that? What about 4? What about... Nope, it just goes up to 1. What if I repeat bulge a couple of times? That might have the desired effect. Effect. Distort, bulge. We have it smack in the middle. Okay. No. Didn't mean to finish it. Bulge in the middle. With maybe... Nope, that's drastically incorrect. Set it to that. Quality 8, I guess. And then repeat bulge a few times. Maybe... I wonder, actually. Distort, bulge. If I unbulge above... At a negative bulge, so to speak. Above where that is. Will it look rounder? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. Yeah, I'd say that's good. Now we do that again. But for the other side, so set that to there, set that to there. Yeah, like that. I don't know if that's strictly necessary. Kind of looks like the Death Star. But I think it's okay. That looks about how I need it to, for it to get the point across. So yeah, I'd say that's good. Maybe the outer edge. Let's take that brightness up just a smidgen. Like that. Okay, no, not quite that much, but... maybe there. That's good, I'd say. I'd say that's alright. Alright, merge down. And save. Looking like the Death Star is a compliment unless it's to a person but anything else. Alright, I'll take that. Okay. Remove iron core from the to-do list. Let's save. More to do next time if I end up doing another art stream. I hope I will. I have a lot to do. But that'll be it for now. I'm going to go make dinner. And then when I come back, maybe... not sure when. 7:45, 8 this time zone, maybe? Around there. Yeah, maybe around then we'll begin again with Minecraft. I have a library full of art to make, which is funny because I titled this stream, I've got an art library to make twice. And I'm making an art library here, but in Minecraft I'll be making a library for art. Sweet, just got home, thanks for the stream, bro. See you later, planet. I will be back this evening. See you then. You know what? I feel comfortable putting up the mid-stream screen for now. I will be back soon. See you then.